Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So Aries, this is one of, well no, it is the last of your vacation videos from me. I remembered, well not last minute, a few days before, that oh, I'm going to be traveling on the day that Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries readings are supposed to have. I don't have any, so I got to do that for you. I'm going to do that for you. I'm projecting. So the week of July 27th is when this will come out for Aries. What is the overall energy? Oh, wow. That's interesting. Cool. Overall energy, man. Awesome. The sea serpent. Wow. Ooh, you are on a spiritual quest. I'm just getting that. Like you were on, your spiritual game is like bang, baby. Bang. Your spiritual game is bang. You're recognizing, seeing something. Ooh, it's like a big eyeball, actually. The first time it looked like that to me. It's never looked like that before. It looks like a big eyeball. Like you're seeing something. You're seeing something somehow for the first time. Or at least finally. Seeing it clearly. That's so weird. Because the message I usually get with this card, I'm not. There's something really that you see very clearly here. Something you see very clearly. It's protected. I don't know if you've been trying to understand something. This is something very divine. Like this is you working with spirit. This is you working with spirit. And there's a lot of protection around this. There's a lot of cycle changes that needed to occur. I'm getting like the sea serpent. The sea serpent is very mysterious. I think it's sort of like Loch Ness monster. Like that whole idea, the whole thing around that is very mysterious. And there's so many theories. It's waves, or it's this, or it's that, or yeah, who knows? I don't know. I've never been there. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I can't say. So I believe either way. Maybe it's real. Maybe it's not. I'm not going to judge. I haven't been there to see it. But it's kind of I haven't been there to see it. I don't know. So you're going to see it. Somehow you're going to see it if you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, like really, what's in the bottom? Oh yeah, see? Look at, there's like, something's confusing. Something's a little bit, with the hyena. Something is a little bit mischievous. There's been some mischief at play here. There's been some mischief. And this is you working with the universe here. Spiritual guidance. You're being spiritually guided to see something at this time. I don't know if you can hear that. My washing machine just finished and it sings a little song. It literally clicked in right when, what did I say? You've been spiritually guided to finally see something. And then the music played. It was so like, wow, that's perfect. There you go. All right, let's see what tarot cards come out. Oh, how crazy is that split? The High Priestess and the Moon. Sometimes I find the splits fascinating. Ooh, the Five of Swords and the Moon. Cutting through the unknown, even. Cutting through that unknown energy. All right, Aries. This guy won't go away. Holy cow, look at all these knights. And you got 3. I only wanted 3. You didn't let me finish shuffling. You're so cheeky. The Page of Wands is at the bottom. There's a lot of fire, but there's balance. There is balance here. The Page of Wands can be a little bit unsure. Look at that. The Ten of Wands is under, oh my gosh, and the Palace of Cups. The King of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so what I was going to say, the Page of Wands can be a little bit unsure. It's not a king, it's not a knight. They're just trying to figure it out. They're getting their toe wet. They're trying. They are. They're a little bit shy. It's kind of funny because it's not typically fire energy, but everybody is human, so everybody can go through periods of being a little bit shy. There's some sort of burden. Some sort of burden hidden behind this Page of Wands. And then look. Then you get the Palace of Cups. Oh, isn't that interesting? Look at the transformation. So either you it's probably you because this is fire energy, or it's, you know, Sagittarius is the symbol up here. We do have Leo energy too in this reading. But this page, I feel like this page is meant to be a king because it comes out underneath. And we have the Strength card, which is, you know, strong Leo energy. This is their energy. This person is used to being very confident, having a lot of pride in what they do. They have a lot of burden here. There's some sort of burden sitting under this person, whether it's you or someone you're dealing with. It could be a Sagittarius or a Leo, or they have that in their chart, or they're really harnessing this energy. They have like a lot of heavy hot burden here. And look, when it's dropped, like what comes in under that burden is the Palace of Cups. And then the King of Fire comes out. It's almost as if there's a lot of, this is the deepest part of feeling and emotion. Like it's deeper than the King of Cups. It's more expressive than the Queen of Cups. This is a safe place, is all I can say. This is probably the safest place in the ocean that you could go or end up in. So the ocean, you know, is the water. It is going into, oh, the sea serpent going into the water. You're going into this energy, and there you shall see clearly. You couldn't see it before, right? You couldn't see it before, the sea serpent. You could not see it before with the sea serpent. Because you have to go into the bottom of the ocean to see it. It just feels like a lot of feelings and emotions here. And when that burden is finally released, then we have a king. Then we have someone who knows exactly what they want. They are guiding, they're leading themselves in what they want. You are, whoever this is, you are leading yourself very strongly. What are you going towards here? This is really interesting. This is going to be interesting to pull out the clarifiers, because you have a Knight of Wands, the Strength card, and the Knight of Coins. Oh, God, me and that finger, sorry. What am I doing with my fingers? So, the Knight of Coins. Oh, yeah, see, the Knight of Coins has the unicorn with the antenna, and this Knight has antenna as well, has antlers as well. This is a very intuitive Knight. There's two Knights here, so I'm really trying to figure out if you are A, feeling like a lot of passion and desire and wishing movement. Yeah, I think so. I think so, very much so. That's why the Strength card is sitting here. You are taming the beast within. You are really taming the beast within with the Strength card. Yeah, maybe. Like, I'm still looking at this underline. There's something that you're really passionate about, really driven towards here, like. But on the other side of this Strength card is the Knight of Pentacles, like, let me get, like, keeping it balanced, keeping it slow. Trying to balance these two energies. There's a real play of inner strength here. And why though, right? Well, because the Knight of Coins or Pentacles wants to win the race. The Knight of Coins or Pentacles wants to win the race. And so they have a plan. They try to go step by step. Yet there's this desire to just like fly in and do this. But the inner strength is sitting here saying, oh, if this is going to work, I want this to work. I need to rein in. I need to jump off of my dragon steed here. I need to jump off the dragon steed, and I need to get onto my horse, my slower horse here. I need to like tone. You need to tone down your passion and your desire. With the Strength card sitting between these two, you're feeling like you need to tone it down. And with the Strength card, I'm going to say it's not easy. It's not easy. It is really, really taming the inner beast here. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you, it's interesting. So the two zodiac symbols that are sitting above this Knight of Coins is Aries and Taurus. And what a juxtaposition is that? Like, Taurus is one of the slowest decision makers in the zodiac, because it is a plan, and they strategize and they analyze and they figure it out and they weigh out the options, where Aries thinking, that looks good, I'm gonna go do that today, bye. Right? Like, and that's what you're seeing here. That's exactly what this is, which is so funny that those are two of the above. So what is this deck going to give us to sit underneath each one of these? Wow, the Sun and the Hermit. Interesting split. Well, that is interesting though, because the Hermit's lantern has the sun within it. So you go on a little journey within to discover what your wish fulfillment is. Sun and the Six of Pentacles. The wish fulfillment is balance and stability, equal give and take. Ooh, the Sun and the Queen of Swords. Cutting stuff out. Well, yeah, sometimes too, to get to your wish fulfillment is to cut stuff out. Just not serving you. Aries. 3 cards to go with this set. The Moon. I'm not surprised. The Knight of Swords. Wow, there's 3 knights here now. In the universe. Oh my goodness. That's why. Look at that. And they're both working with this green animal. The Fool. Look at you underneath. Look at you coming through. In your, yeah, you know, you really want to take a leap of faith here. It's true. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh, it's so intriguing. This is why. It's so intriguing. It's so intriguing. How do you not? Oh, it's like... It's like the gates of all the unanswered questions in the universe. Like, look at this card. Ow, I stubbed my toe. Look at this card. That is the coolest moon card ever. No wonder. No wonder you're the Knight of Wands to that. That's like mysteries, like, oh geez, this is so interesting. Where are you going? I hope this is my reading too, being an Aries sun. And I usually resonate with Gemini. But, like, look at it. This is like oceany water, right? So the water signs. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And now you have the Pisces card out here. And it is moon energy. It's the unknown, right? And what's sitting here is the moon. The moon. The dark side and the light side of the moon. Wow, it's like you're gonna... My nose is so itchy. It's as if there's something, somehow, someone or something or some situation has, like... This is awesome. What is this? It's just really cool energy. And I feel like you're not going to know until you go through the gate. Like, you're just not going to know until you go through the gate. You think you know, but you don't really know. It's protected. This gate is well protected. Very well protected. Ancient information. Like, look at you. You have 3 different knights here wanting to run towards this. You are really holding yourself back. Like, I want to say, I don't know. Aries have this much. Aries like a little kid. It's almost as if it's Christmas morning and you always dreamed of having a little mini dirt bike. And you go down the stairs and it's like 3 a.m. You know you're not supposed to be up yet. And you can see it's wrapped up. It's not even in a box. And it's shaped just like a little mini dirt bike. It's like, oh my God. It's, but what color is it? And is it it? And I gotta go. I want to go. I want to go. It's just like, out of all the kids, Aries would be the one to give in on that. I gotta go and see. But you are trying so hard. I don't know if you're just trying to keep your cool. Yeah, I know. I'm okay. I don't need to go there right now. I'm okay. But inside, the Knight of Swords, it can be a little reckless. So that's what, okay. So that's what this feels like. It feels like your passion and your desire are just screaming at you like, oh my God, I've got to dive into this. This is crazy. But there's another part of you saying like, don't be reckless. Don't be reckless. Don't be reckless. Don't be reckless, Aries. Don't be reckless. Because that's what the Strength card is coming. It's like, tame that wild beast, Aries. Tame it. Because the Knight of Swords can be a little reckless. It's like... And why, right? Because this is big. This is big. I don't know. It seems big. The Knight of Coins and the universe. This is why. This is why you're trying to bring in this Knight of Coins energy. This is why I've got to take this slow. I have got to take this slow. I've got to keep my head about me. I've got to rein in the lion and the tiger within me. Don't be reckless. Don't be reckless. Because this is, with the universe, this is, it's the end of a cycle and it's the beginning of a new cycle. And they obviously seem pretty significant. Like you don't want this, if it's a new cycle that starts, it doesn't feel like it's ending something because it feels like it's intriguing, like it's drawing you in to this really crazy unknown energy. Like maybe you're going to connect too. Because of the Palace of Cups and the Sea Serpent, like you could be connecting to some deep soulmate contract here. And like once you guys come together, however that is, I don't know, like it doesn't have to be sexual. It doesn't at all. It could just be like shaking hands, eye contact, I don't know what it is, but something is initiated here and it's almost like it opens up the gate. It opens up a gate of knowledge. How you guys had something like that a long time ago about some sort of Kundalini energy. Connecting with that. Kind of feels like you're really getting close to approaching that gate. And there it is. So it's like you can feel the importance, the significance, and just, you know, the importance and significance of this. And it's just, oh my gosh. I've really got to rein in any reckless behavior here because I want to jump into this wholeheartedly, all Aries. I just want to like dive into this, but no. You said like this is like the mature Aries. I don't know how long you can sustain that, but it'd be interesting to see how long you can sustain that, Aries. Because you're just like a little kid. Like, you can't even hide it. I don't know. Maybe you can. You try. Yeah. I think Aries gets good at hiding, like, feelings and emotions. But enthusiasm, that's pretty hard. Let's go. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, yeah. See, that person's like, yeah. No, I don't know. This is interesting. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get my teeny tiny deck. I'm gonna ask about this moon card. I really don't even know what this tiny deck could even tell me. I haven't done it yet, and this is what I plan to do on my vacation, is to really go into both these decks because there's so much symbolism in them. And I have ways, so my journey, a lot of you might know that being a tarot reader, like when I read this, I understand your zodiac signs and I kind of understand your soft spots, your weak spots, your strengths. I try to keep it like in that because for me, I'm reading who comes to the video. If the majority of the people are coming to the video and they're Aries, then I'm reading your energy. I've tried to remove labels, but I know people aren't really ready for that. They still want... so I don't delve deeply into all of what the planets are doing and everything, because I also have never wanted to do that because I don't want to, it's almost like I know I'm a vector and I don't want to influence too much of what's coming out. And I find that in the comments, like people know a lot more than what I do, and I'm fine with that because I know that my job is to be the vector, to give you the information. But when I got into this deck with the Oakman, which just came out the other day, which was a few weeks actually for you guys, and I used this deck with them for the first time, it was the first time that I was finally given I was finally given the signal, the sign that I had been waiting for, that there's more that I need to learn, but I don't know what direction I'm supposed to go in. And it was this. It was like a lot of the Hebrew text and symbols, as well as the ancient Egyptian. So I haven't done it yet. Even though I'm driving home from vacation. The time you're watching this, I probably know more about this card now. Now you're watching this than then, here, that I'm doing this. So, yeah, that was one of the goals I wanted to do over my vacation. Maybe I come home and I'm like, hey guys, I know what this card is all about now. That's it. And I'm just dying to tell you. But I can't tell you right now. So let's see what this teeny tiny tarot deck does. Has to tell you, Aries, about the moon card. The moon card. The moon card. This is a very intriguing energy. The moon card for Aries. The moon card for Aries. Oh, it's the Queen of Swords. There's like some information. There's things too that are going to be cut out. That wasn't at the bottom here, was it? No, somebody else had the Queen of Swords at the bottom. There's something here. I want to say too, like with the moon, it's going to cut out the unknown. So something's going to become known to you. That was the first thing that I got with this card. Like it looked like a giant eye for literally the first time I ever looked at this card. You're going to see something. So the moon is associated with unknown. You're going to know. That's all they're going to tell you. You're going to know and you're going to look fine the whole time. So don't worry about it. Because the Nine of Pentacles here, you're like, fine, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good energy. Oh, I had to peek underneath. So there's a Two of Cups. That's interesting. There's some very dynamic energy playing out here in this reading. I don't know what it is. There's definitely someone you're going to connect with. There's definitely someone you're going to connect with. And I don't know if you do this for them as well, but it's almost like you're opening up the Akashic records. It's opening up unknown information that was not... You couldn't obtain it before. I would imagine that there's got to... It's a Two of Cups, so... You're probably doing it for them as well. Oh. Oh, so weird. I just all of a sudden remember that Oakman reading from a couple weeks ago, but it would probably be almost a month for you now. And it was about going through a gate. But you had to open the gate for them, and they had to open the gate for you. Oh, it's a little bit like that here. Yeah, it's a little bit like that. It's so cool. Anyway, I better go. I'm just going to stare at that moon card all day. All right, now I have to go make lunch, and I have to put laundry in the dryer. So that's yeah, mom stuff. Oh, okay. Sorry. Bye. Okay, next time. See, I need a vacation, guys. Just a disaster. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.